Welcome back. Our 4 attachment styles are anxious, avoidant fearful, avoidant dismissive, and secure. We've already talked about anxious, and today I want to talk about my personal favorite, aka the one that I am constantly having to work on, avoidant dismissive. So avoidant dismissive can typically be characterized as being overly independent, being distant, sometimes described as cold, especially in work. I know for me, it looks a little bit like I'm not here to make friends. Right? Like I'm not going to be a dick, but I also am not here to make friends. So those folks can struggle, particularly in the workplace, with making meaningful relationships. And so also what that can look like when there are moments of conflict, or particularly when boundaries have been crossed, needs aren't being met, having a really intense response, because especially with avoidant dismissive, you've been hyper vigilant around keeping any and everyone out. So you're my boss, you're my coworker, you're not my friend. I'm not here to make friends. I don't want to know about you and your life and your kids and whatever. No, which there's absolutely something to be said about having healthy boundaries in the workplace and not wanting to overshare or like over blur those lines. But you almost are just annoyed at the fact that your coworkers would have the audacity to be a human around you. Who do they think they are? So to really work on this, and again, this is a big piece of my work as someone that is avoidant dismissive, you have to get yourself to make connections. Again, you don't have to be someone's bestie, but remembering that we're all people, that it's not the end of the world if something goes wrong or if someone makes a mistake. They don't have to be dead to you. But giving yourself and others the grace to just be a person. Remembering that life exists outside of your work, and sometimes that mess comes in. Setting those boundaries when you need to, when things are starting to get a little too blurred, but giving people, including yourself, grace and space to be full humans. I also want to add specifically for the part of this attachment style, over independent, that again typically comes from other stuff before getting to work, but that also means that you have to work on admitting when you need help and accepting that help, because often what will happen is you'll work yourself well beyond burnout and then have the nerve to be mad at other people for not helping you out and seeing that you needed help, even though you've never given them the opportunity to. So tune in and we'll talk about the others next time.